I think the public opinion of Team Liquid is on the downward tread right now because we finished 9th last split, and any team that does as poorly as we did won't have as good as backing as most organizations.
A lot of bad words and the perception of the community, how they see Team Liquid.
Last year, I think I got a lot of hate in terms of spring and summer. I think spring was really bad for me. People thought I was complete garbage last year.
They think maybe I'm bad because I'm always stuck. I was too like I didn't make like playoff or world.
It seems like there was probably a really big negative connotation to my name. Personally, I look at what Liquid will be, in the future. So I'm really putting my effort into building up Liquid, for the future. Not for the recent results, not for the recent, iterations we've had, but for the legacy I think Team Liquid will build for the future.
As long as we, perform well leading into summer and just making sure that we fix the mistakes we had in the past, then the public trend will obviously change, and it's just going to take time. And I think right now we have a lot of work to do, and it just comes down to that.
So you were the first player back. What was it like?
Lonely. Desolate.
Are you excited to have them kids back?
The boys. Yeah, dude. I'll have fun to order Postmates with. That's real friends in life. Are the ones you can order Postmates with.
Yeah, feels good to be back. Doing not bad. I like this team, guys.
존나 반갑네.
뭐야? 스크림 하는 건가?
Yeah.
어디 스크림?
이 새끼. 게임 중이잖아.
안녕하세요.
온도 차이 나서.
안녕하세요.
Feels good. Feels like overall way more happier and excited. I saw Grayson at Korea. Obviously, I hang out with him a lot, and with Piglet, we went on vacation together too. So, of course, it's really great.
It's a nice break, wasn't it? Yeah, it was good. Now, time to come back and do some business, right?
Hell yeah, dude. No more 9th, please. We better win.
At least playoffs. Yeah.
Nothing below playoffs.
How are you?
Bad, dude.
Bad?
Yeah, bad.
You just get back?
Yeah, just bad.
Nice.
I'm king here, bad.
Oh, you have to be better than Arrow, right?
No way. I'm already better.
Already back? Sure. Dude, I love your hair.
Sam.
What up? How are you? Who did it?
So overall, it does feel incredibly well to be back. I think the month break was really nice because it just let off a lot of stress in terms of the bad split. But I think overall, the 1 month was really nice. Got to see my family for a little bit.
The energy is great. It's positive, they're laughing, they're having fun, they're hanging out, they're going to the movies, they're choosing and on their own initiative deciding to do things together. They're functioning as a unit.
Me going to Korea as the Korean hyperbolic time chamber, like in Dragon Ball Z, where you go and train really hard and it's really intense, and you come back 100 times stronger. I don't know how much it actually applies. I definitely got better, but I think a lot of people have really high expectations of me coming into next split, so I hope I can reach those at least. Well, it was kind of strange coming back because no one really knew what the roster is going to be like. So I'm here and everyone's wondering wait, is he on the team? And I'm wondering am I on the team? I was in talks with Team Liquid when I was in Korea, and they told me, gave me kind of goals, kind of what they expected of me, and luckily I did get the tryout that I was hoping for. And I think things are going pretty well so far. There's Piglet trying out for mid, Youngbin trying out for AD carry, and Piglet also trying out for AD carry, Quan and Matt both trying out for support. I think that's all the players trying out. Since I played my first block here, I've played every block since, so I think it's going pretty well.
we wanted to make a further investment into him. So we sent him to Korea to go train, took it very seriously. He has come back and his communication is better, his mechanics, his overall team play. We started playing with him in scrims. At the same time, we of course are evaluating as many other options as possible. You know, we're talking to import mids in Europe, we're talking to import mids in Korea, we are talking to non-import mids, we're going through all these different versions of the roster, we're talking about it. Cain and I are sitting down and discussing this stuff, and we come to realize that like Golden is just kicking ass in scrims. Like, he's impressive. You know, the other teams are messaging me and going, yeah, he's playing really damn good. Like, hopefully this translates to stage. Well, me too, I hope it translates to the stage too. Like, I want him to do well. And it all boils down to this. It's like, you're never gonna know what's gonna happen in the future, right? You just have your best educated guess on what you think is going to happen. And for me, what that decision is that we think that this split, Golden is actually going to translate this shit onto stage and he's going to play really well. That's the bet.
I think overall, I really want to step up as more so a leader and shot caller. I think I did a reasonably good job when I had to step in like in the middle of the season when no one was picking up the slack, and I kind of just like put that responsibility on myself. I think I developed reasonably well, but I think if I start from the beginning and start developing right away, like in the summer, then I think it will just benefit me way more. So I really want to be a leader and shot caller coming into summer.
He is a very young, motivated player. In this last split, he's really stepped up in terms of what he wants to take on as his own responsibility and contribution to the team, and you're seeing that.
So as player, I'm just the best. Yeah, even like I didn't play, I'm just the best, I feel, because I just back to LA and I play solo queue.
Piglet is confident, and I think you have to be confident in order to play well at this game, right? You got to be able to play into your opponent. He is a very skilled player mechanically, and he also understands how to play on the game. I've seen him grow in his area of weakness, which is being a team player and a teammate, and he has learned to take additional sacrifices for the greater good of the team.
My biggest problem, which no one on the outside can surely see, and not even everyone around me could have seen at the time, but I was struggling really hard through anxiety, anxiety, depression. The hardest thing for me was not knowing what was going on with me, not knowing what panic attacks were, not knowing what anxiety was. It was just like, kind of like a maze for me to get through all of it, but yeah, I think I made like major breakthroughs throughout the season, having an immense amount of support from other people.
I mean, Matt, one of the things that he struggled with the most last split was some of the anxiety and depression. And, I feel great that Team Liquid is an organization, when somebody is struggling and needs something, that we help them. And that's what we did. We put a ton of resources and help into the situation. So I'm excited to see how all of this investment is going to pan out.
The problem I had last split, I was trying to sacrifice too much, making myself weak, and then I couldn't really do anything in the fights or carry. I have built a lot more confidence in just taking risks and being okay with taking damage to do damage. And I still think it's something that I have to work on, every day. It's still a challenge every day. So it's not something that I just fixed. It's still something that I'm always working on, but I do think I'm better at it now.
His biggest weakness in the last split, I think, was kind of apprehensiveness in the team fight. And I think he's been working on that. I have a lot of belief in Golden Glue.
Mostly, I'm not matching the expectation of how I played on the past years when I played on LCS. And I think I'm kind of struggling, so people can see that I'm doing that. But as the split goes, I think people notice that my form is coming back. I think right now, people can expect a lot from me. I think I will do really well, and I think right now public's opinion on me is they expect me to do a lot, and I think they kind of trust me too, so I feel good.
And with regards to Reignover, he played really well in Fnatic and Immortals, and I think he hasn't yet shined in the way that he did then on those teams with Team Liquid. For Reignover, there is the next chapter in his life, and that's what we want to accomplish, which is have his best years under Team Liquid, and they're about to be written. That's the way that I think about it. I think about Cain and what he brings to the team. He brings a level of maturity. He's very calm and collective, but he's really smart about the game. So he may identify there's 20 things that are going on in the game that are incorrect, but then he'll hone into like 3 of them, and he'll make sure that that resonates with the team, and he holds them accountable. I really like that. And he has a great work ethic. He's a positive person. The players are very receptive to him, which I think is the most important part. I'm really behind Cain and his leadership. I have very high hopes.